This is the Roulette Master, and today I'm going to share with you an unbelievable new roulette system called the Bank Builder by one of my subscribers, Isaac, and he says that's exactly what this system does, is build your bank account, and this is going to be awesome. Today we're going to test it up against a modification of Kentucky White's 9 Streets, which is an incredible system I've been using in the casino, and we're going to start with that one first, and let's see which one of these systems makes the most money in 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started with Kentucky White's 9 Street, the modification that I use in the casino first, and here we go. So we're going to start with, instead of 3 streets like the original, we're going to start with 6, and they're going to be $5 bets. We're going to make sure we leave out the last 3 numbers except for zeros, which is 36, 24, and 16. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, oops, let me fix that one. And we're going to start with 6. So we're going to skip that 16 because that's in the last 3 numbers. And let's go ahead now. And now we have 6, and that's why we have a $30 bet, $5 on each. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. And again, this is a modification I use in the casino of Kentucky White's 9 Streets. And we started with a nice $30 win there. So you can see we're up $30. We're going to pick 6 streets again that do not include the 9, the 36, or the 24. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we can't do the 9 there. Let's make sure we don't do that one. And again, when you get to $30, you know you have it right because there's $5 on each one of those streets. So 5 times 6 is 30. That's how you know you have the right number, and that's a 25 red there. Okay, and we lost. So when we lose with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to go to 9 streets. We're going to add 3 more, and we're going to leave out the 25, 9, and 36. Okay, so let's do that. And then now we're going to double the bet from 45 to 90, and let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. All right. That's a 30 red. And that's a nice win, but once we get to 9 streets, we need 2 wins. You see we're up $30. So now we're just going to rebet and spin again, and we're going to try to get a second win. Here we go. And that's a double zero. Not very lucky, but that's okay. That's why we have bankroll with this one, and we're going to go ahead and double that now. So we're going to go from 90 to 180, and now we're going to try to get 2 wins. We have a lot of numbers covered here, so we have a really good chance of getting those 2 wins. So let's go ahead and get her done. There's 1. That's a $60 win. We're back to 0. We're just going to rebet and spin. If we get a second one right here, we're going to go ahead and reset. If we don't, then we're going to double the bet. That's a 29 black. And there's our second win. So now we're up $60, and we're going to start over again with 6 streets. And you can make a lot on the 6 streets before you get to the 9 streets, and we'll go over that as we go through here. We're going to pick 6 streets that don't include the 16, 29, or 30. So we can just pick the first 6 this time. And let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. But you can pick any 6 that you want, excluding the last 3 that hit, and that's a 20. And we just missed that one. So we're going to now add 3 more streets, and we'll leave out the 20, the 29, and the 16. So let's do that. And now we have a $45 bet. We're going to double that to 90 and spin. And now that we're at 9 streets, we're going to need 2 wins instead of 1. So let's get those 2 wins. That's an 8 black. There's one of them right there, and we're currently up $60. We're going to try to get a second win now. All right, here we go. That's an 8 black. And we won again. So now we reset. We're up $90. So let's pick 6 streets again. We'll leave out the 8, 20, and 29. And again, they don't have to be these ones. Just exclude those last 3 that hit. And here we go. That's a 9 red. And that's just how we start out the betting on this one. And then we're going to add 3 more when we lose, if we do. And we'll leave out the 9, the 8, and the 20. Okay, and let's go ahead and double that from 45 to 90 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 4 black. That's a nice win, but now that we're at 9 streets, we need 2 wins instead of 1. So you see we're up 90. We're going to go ahead and rebet and spin, try to get a second win. If we don't get it, we'll double the bet. And we'll go over bankroll here shortly, and that's an 8 black. And we lost that one. This is why bankroll is so important, because we need to double now because we lost. So we're going to go from 90 to 180. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system for $5 units and a $400 bankroll system for dollar units. So you can play either way. We got 1 win. We're up 60, but we need 2 wins. So let's get a second win right here at 180 total bet. All right, here we go. And that's an 18 red. All right, that's a second win. So we're up $120. Now we'll pick 6 streets that don't include the 8, 27, or 18. So let's go ahead and do that. We can't have that one. Let me take that one out. And there's our 6 streets. And let's go ahead and spin. The original starts with 3 and then goes to 6 and then goes to 9. This one starts with 6. And we lost that one. But don't worry, we're going to start getting some wins on 6 streets, and that's when you're going to really see the profits escalate. So we're going to add 3 more streets in, and we'll leave out the 18, 8, and 27. So let's go ahead and do that. And then once we have those added in, we're going to go ahead and double from 45 to 90. And let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. That's a 32 red. Okay, that's a nice win, and we're up 120. We need to get 2 wins, though. That's our first, and let's see if we can get another one right here. With this many numbers covered, you have a really good chance of getting them. But again, if you don't, you just double the bet and try again. So we're currently up 150. We'll pick 6 more streets, and I'm betting anything. Well, not anything, but I bet you we're going to win on 6 streets this time because we haven't been successful with that yet. And we're going to leave out the 29, the 32, and the 18. So let's go ahead and do that. And I bet we get the win here. If you start getting wins with 6 streets, you're going to really escalate your profits. And we haven't done that yet. So let's see if we can do it right here. And we didn't, but it'll be coming our way soon. So let's add 3 more streets. We'll leave out the 23, the 29, and 32. So let's go ahead and do that. And then double. Excuse me. And now we're at 90 after we doubled that one. That's a 19 red. That's a nice win of $30. So we're up 150. We're going to try to get 2 wins right now. And let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. If we don't get the second win here, we will double the bet again and use our bankroll to our advantage. And there's our second win. So currently we're up 180. And again, I use this in the casino a lot. And we're going to pick 6 more, and we'll leave out the 3, the 19, and the 23. Okay, so there we go. And let's spin. And I think if you ever are due in roulette, I think we're due to hit one on 18 numbers. That's an 11 black. There we go, and that's when the profits really start to increase when you win with 6 streets. Now you see we're up to 10, and we'll pick 6 more streets. We'll leave out the 3, 11, and 19. So let's do that. Again, once you get to $30, you know you have 6 streets out there because there's 5 on each. And let's see what we get here. That's an 11 black. And we lost, so that's all right. We'll win some more of those ones. We'll add our 3 streets in now. We'll leave out the 3, 11, and 19. And then we'll double from 45 to 90, and now we're going to need 2 wins. So let's get our first one right here. If we don't, no big deal. We just double, and then we'll try again. That's a 36 red, and that's 1 win. We're up to 10, so we need 1 more win before resetting, and this is a $90 total bet. Okay, that's a 20 black. And we didn't get it, so we're going to double. This is why we need the $2,000 bankroll for $5 units or the $400 bankroll for dollar units. Whichever one fits your budget the best, that's what you should do. And what you don't want to do is bet high and then have a small bankroll. So that's a 28 black, and we got the win. So we'll need 1 more win. We're up 180. Okay, let's try to get our second win at 180 right here. And here we go. Okay, that's a 26 black. And there's our second win. So now we're up $240, and we'll pick 6 more streets, and I bet we get the win on this one. Let's find out. So we'll leave out the 26, the 28, and 20. Okay, and oops, I need to fix that. And that. Let me get this bet right here. Okay, 26, 28, and 20 we're leaving out. And let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. All right, and that is an 8 black. And there's 1 win, and we'd only need 1 win with 6 streets, so that's awesome. And you see how that really amps up the profit when you win with 18 numbers. So now we'll leave out the 8, the 26, and the 28. So let's go ahead and do that. And spin, and let's see if we can get on a roll here with 18 numbers. That's again how you really amp up the profit, and that's a 17 black. There it is again. So I knew this was going to happen eventually. We're up $300. So let's pick 6 again, and we'll leave out the 17, the 8, and the 26. So let's do that. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right, and that's a 2 black. Another fantastic win with 18 numbers, and we're up $330 now. So we will start again, leaving out the 2, the 17, and the 8. And let me fix that one. There we go. And we need 1 more. And let's get another win at 18 numbers. Again, that's what really drives the profit on this one. And that's a 14 red. There we go. Now we're getting on a nice run, and we're up $360. And you're starting to see why I use this one in the casino so much. And it's a really good system, a good modification of Kentucky White's 9 streets. And we'll leave out the 2, the 14, and the 17 now. And let me fix that one there. And then once we get to $30, we know we have our 6 streets. And again, those are really the key when you can get on a roll and get some of these 18 number wins. And that's a 29 black. But we lost, so we'll add 3 more streets in, and we'll leave out the 29, 14, and 2. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll double from 45 to 90. Now we need 2 wins because we're at 9 streets instead of 6. And here we go. That's a 10 black. That's our first win, and we're currently up $360. So let's get win number 2 right here, and let's see what we get here. That's a 33 black. Okay, we won again, so fantastic. We're up $390. That's awesome. So now we'll leave out 33, 10, and 29. And you don't have to pick these ones, just not the last 3. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have a $30 bet out there, and let's go ahead and spin. And again, I love when I get wins with just 6 streets. And that's a 13 black. And we did it again. So that's a nice $30 win. Really good profit. Now we're at $420. And we'll pick 6 streets, leaving out the 10, the 13, and the 33. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin. And you can start from the right side if you want. No big deal. Doesn't matter as long as you leave out the last 3, and that's a 31 black. And we missed it. So we should have started from the right side that time, but you never know. So we'll add 3 more, leaving out the 13, 31, and 33. And then we'll go ahead and double that $45 bet to 90. Now we're going to need 2 wins again, but we have a lot of numbers covered, so we have a really good chance of doing that. That's a 30 red. There's one of those wins right there, and we're at 420. So let's just go ahead and rebet and spin again, and let's get that second win. And hey, if we don't get it, no big deal. We have a $2,000 bankroll. We'll double the bet and try again. And if that's too much for you, and we got the win there, if that's too much for you, just use dollar bets and a $400 bankroll. We're at $450 right now, and we'll leave out the 16, 30, and 31. So let's go ahead and do that. And spin, and maybe we'll start from the right side here on the next few. Let's see. Here we go. Let's say 36 red. That would have been a good idea. And we lost that one, so we'll add our 3 streets in. We're leaving out the 36, 16, and 30. So let's do that. And then we'll double from 45 to 90, and let's get our 2 wins right here. All right, here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, we lost, so we will double that bet. Again, this is why you need the $2,000 bankroll for $5 units or the $400 bankroll for dollar units. And that's a 35 black, and we lost again. So again, this is why you need the bankroll. And I really like this one in the casino because you do have a lot of numbers covered, and eventually things should go your way, but you never know. But we got 1 win there. We need 2 now. You can see we're only up 270 right now, which is still pretty good, but we need 2 wins to reset. So let's get them right here. And that's a 20 black. And we got it. So we just reset, and we have a lot of numbers covered. We're up $390 now. And if there's a small setback, no big deal. You still reset after 2 wins. We'll leave out the 20, 22, and 35. And let's just pick the first ones one more time, and then we'll start from the right on this next one. And let's see if we can get another win at 18 numbers here. That's a 16 red. Fantastic. That's another $30 win. We got it back anyway, so there's no reason to try to get a 3rd win just because of the session profit. We're at $420, and now we'll go ahead and leave out the 16, 20, and 22. This time we'll start from the other side, and here we go. And hope we can't have that one. That has the 20 in it. So let's go ahead and we'll do these ones right here and spin. This will be our final spin. We're right at the 15-minute mark. And that's a 2 black, and we should have started on the other side there. So we're still up $390 after 15 minutes, even with a $30 loss there, which we probably would have recovered. But very, very good. And again, I liked using this one in the casino myself. It's a modification of Kentucky White's 9 streets. He starts with 3, then goes to 6, and then goes to 9. And this one starts at 6 and then just goes to 9. So let me know down in the comments which one you prefer. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from Isaac. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's jump right in, get started, and here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the Bank Builder by Isaac. This is also a comp beast, and I'll share with you why as we go through. And let's go ahead and place the bets. And he says you always start out on black even or red odd because there's more jackpot numbers. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll start with $10 on black and $10 on even. And let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. We're going to have some break evens, and I'll share with you what to do when we get those and everything else you need to know to build comps and build your bankroll. And that was a nice $20 win there. So we're up 20, and now we'll switch to red and odd. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. And we lost that, or that's a 14 red. We broke even on that one, so we didn't lose anything. So what we do now is we go ahead, since we broke even, we're going to leave the bets the same at 10 each, but we're going to take out the one that just hit the red, and we're going to switch it to black. Okay, so that now we have 10 on each again, but we moved the one that won to the other side. And that's a 17 black. And that's a nice $20 win. We'll take it. We're up 40. So now you can see we'll go to red and odd. And you can go to, anytime you win, you can go to red and odd or black and even. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. And that's a 1 red. That's a nice $20 win, and we're up $60. So let's go to black and even now. And let's see what we get on this one. And look at that, 10 black. Another win, we're up $80. We'll go back to red and odd. And again, I'll share with you everything else once we have some break evens here, what to do and how the bets go up. So that's a break even. So when that happens, we're going to see what the bet was before, which was 10 each, and it'll stay the same. However, you'll take out the one that won, and you'll put that other one on. If it's odd, you'll go to even. If it's red, you'll go to black. So now we'll be on black and odd for 10 each. And let's go ahead and spin, and building up that comp credit and building up his bankroll, Isaac says. And that's a nice $20 win there. Now we're up $100, and let's go red and odd this time. You can either go red and odd or black and even when you start a series. And here we go. We should have went with black and even, but you never know. So again, when you lose, you double the bet. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and now we have a $40 bet out there. Let's go ahead and spin, and let's see if we can get a jackpot and hit both of them. That's a 9 red, and that's a nice $40 win there. We're up $120. So let's go black and even now. We're starting over again because we got the win. We got the jackpot, and here we go. And that's an 8 black. All right, another $20 win. We're up 140, and we'll be on. Let's go red and odd this time, and spin. Here we go, and that's a 35 black, and that's a break even. So when we break even, the bets stay the same, which would be 10 each. However, the one that won, which would be the odd, will go to even. So we'll have 10 and 10, and let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Okay, that's a 2 black. We didn't win, we tied, but guess what? We're building up comp credit, which is awesome. So we'll take out the one that won, which is the even, and we'll move it to odd. Okay, still at 10 each, 20 total. We don't have to increase the bets because we didn't lose. And we did build up some comp credit, though. That's a 13, and that's a break even. So again, the bets will still stay at 10 each, but we'll take out the one that won, which is the odd, and we'll move it back to even, and let's spin. And let's hope we can get another jackpot number here coming up. That's a 13 black. We lost, so we will double the bet. So now we have a $40 total bet instead of 20. And that's a 6 black. And we broke even, so the bets will stay the same at 20 each, but we'll take out the one that won, which would be even, and it'll go to odd. So now we'll have 20 on red, 20 on odd, and let's see if we can get a red odd number here. We got one of the two, so the bets will stay the same at 20 each, but we'll take out the one that just hit, the odd, and then that 20 will go to even. So still a $40 bet. Let's go ahead and spend, building up lots of nice comp credit, and also building the bankroll. That is a 20 black, another break even. So building that comp credit again for moving up to the next card level. That's really important to a lot of people. And let's take out the even that just won at 20, and we'll move that to odd. You can see we're up $120 right now. And let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get another jackpot win. That's a 27 red. All right, that's a jackpot. So we restart, and we're up $160. So let's go to black and odd, or black and even. You either start with black and even or red and odd, Isaac says, and let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 28 black. Fantastic, that's a $20 win. We're up $180. Let's go to red and odd this time and start there. And let's see what we get. All right, 3 red, fantastic. $20 win, we're up $200. Let's go black and even again. We'll go back and forth. Just choose which one you want to start with, and then from there, you will move it based on what hits. And that's a 30 red. Okay, we broke even, building up that comp credit. So we will take out what hit, which was even, and we'll go to odd. The bet stays at 20, but the bets change what you're betting on based on what has just hit. That's a 00 there, so we double the bet. So anytime you lose both of them, you double the bet. And we'll go from 20 to 40 and spin. And this is Isaac's Bank Builder, and also a Comp Beast. That's a 16 red. We lost again, both of them. So now we're going to double that again, and we'll go from 40 to 80 and spin. And you're not going to lose a lot of them both at the same time consecutively like this. It can happen, though. Okay, we tied that one. So we will take out the one that just hit, which would be the odd, which was at 40, and we'll go to even. Okay, we have an $80 total bet again and spin, but bets in different spots. That's a 3 red. We lost both of them though. It happened again. So we're going to double that bet from 80 to 160 and spin. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system for $10 units, a $1,000 bankroll for $5 units, and a $200 bankroll for dollar units. And my goodness, we've lost a bunch of them in a row. So let's go ahead and we'll double again. My goodness, look at that. That's a lot in a row of the exact opposite of what we bet. And that's a 2 black. And that's a $320 win. We'll take it. Now we're up $220. Let's go ahead and we'll start. Let's go black and even again. We've had a lot of red odd numbers, and let's get back on track right here. But doing great. That was a nice recovery. We did lose way more consecutively than you would normally lose like this, and we just lost another one. So let's double the bet. Okay, so now instead of 20 total, we're at 40 total, and let's go ahead and spin. That's a 25 red. And we lost both of them again. My goodness, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 6 of the last 7 we've lost both of them. That's not normal. We'll be at $80 total now, but we're still doing good. We'll get a jackpot here before long. And that's a 21 red. And we lost both of them again. My goodness. So we will double again to 160. I think we lost 6 of the last 7, and we lost both of them. 6 of the last 7. How do you do that? That's a 5 red. I think we've lost 7 of the last 8 because they're all red odd. My goodness. What are the odds of that? Okay, we're at 320 total bet now. Surely this has to end eventually with the red odd numbers. That's a 34 and break even. So we will move the one that won. 160 is on each, so we'll take out the even. So that 160 will go to odd. There we go. Now we have 160 on each and move to black odd. Hey, there we go. That's a 31 black. $320 win. Now we're up 240 and we reset. That was crazy to see that many red odd numbers in a row. A lot of times you'll get a lot of odd in a row or a lot of red. But to get that many red odd numbers was pretty crazy, especially except for that 2 black there. They're almost all red odd. So let's go black and even now. Again, we're up $240 with Isaac's Bank Builder and a Comp Beast. And what I mean by that is you're building up points on all the ones that you break even, like that one right there. And when that happens, you take out the one that won and you move it to the opposite. And the bet stays the same, but you're not betting on the same thing. So here we go. That is a 22 black. Okay, that's a break even. So we will take out the one that hit last, the even, and that'll go to odd. Still at $20 bet because we haven't lost anything. We don't increase unless we lose both of them, which usually it's pretty hard to lose a lot of them in a row when you're betting on 2 things like that. But there's a nice win there. We're up 260, and let's go black even. Still been a lot of red odds lately, so we'll stick with black even. Again, you can either choose black even or red odd when you start, and that's a 16 red. And we'll take out the one that just won there, which would be the even, and we'll go to odd. So now we're looking at a black odd number, and let's see if we can get one right here. And we did not, but we did get a black 20. So we will take out the one that won, which would be the black, and move it to red. Now we're looking at another red odd, which we've had a ton of lately. I don't know if we can get any more. Let's find out. Nope, that's a black even, so the opposite. So we will double that and spin. And here we go. And the good thing is we don't have to stay on this. If we get one of the 2 to win, it'll switch the bet. So we're going to go ahead and double that now from 40 to 80. And I don't think we'll have 10 in a row black evens, but you never know the way things have gone. That's a 31 black. Okay, and so that means the bets are going to move because the odd is going to move to even. And you can see it's at 40, so 40 and 40 is 80. And let's go ahead and spin, and let's get a win right here and get a red even number, but that's a red odd number again. So we didn't lose anything though, so we'll just move the bet. The red won, so we go to black for 40. Now that's 40 and 40, 80 total. And now we're looking for an even black number again. And we got an even number, but it's red. So again, building up comp though, big time. And we're going to take out the one that hit last, the even. And then that 40 will go to odd. So now we're looking at a black odd number again for the jackpot. And here we go. We didn't get it, but we didn't lose. So we will move that. And building up tons of comp with that though, my goodness. That's awesome. So we're going to go to red for 40. 40 and 40 is 80. And again, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you're building up, it's a good way to build up tier credits for your casino cards so you can get more rewards. And we lost that one, so we'll go ahead and double that and spin. And here we go. You got to get some of those rewards back from the casino when you lose for sure. That's a 4 black. We lost them both again. My goodness. So let's double that to 320. This is why you have the $2,000 bankroll or the $1,000 bankroll for $5 units or the $200 bankroll for dollar units. And there's our jackpot win. We finally hit another red odd and we're up 280. And we will reset. Let's go black and even again. And let's go ahead and spin. But the good thing about this is once you tie, the bet changes. Or once you break even, the bet changes. So you won't get stuck on the same thing all the way through. And let's take out what just won there, which would be the even. We'll move that to odd and spin, and then we'll check our balance after this one. Here we go. That's a 30 red. Okay, we lost both of them, so we'll double. But again, you don't stay on the same ones for the whole time because once you have one break even, the bet's going to change. What you're betting on is going to change. So but we just lost 2 in a row again. That's because they're both even red numbers. And let's go ahead and double that to 80 and spin. And let's get a win, or just don't lose this one would be nice. That's a black, but we got the win. That's an $80 win, and we're up $300. And we only have time for one more spin here. And actually, you know what? We don't even have time for one more spin. So let's just go over this. So we won, in 15 minutes, we won $300 profit with Isaac's Bank Builder and a Comp Beast. And what I mean by that again is when you tie, you're building up comp credit for getting to those next levels of tier credits at the casino, so you can get more rewards. And the nice thing is it's really hard to lose a bunch of them in a row. Because you have to lose both of them to keep moving up in that progression. However, we did lose a bunch in a row at one time or another, but usually it won't stay on the same one because all it takes is to break even once and then the bet changes. So keep that in mind and let me know what you think of both these systems today. And if you want to send a system in, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. If you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.